Manuka has got to be one of the best restaurants in Perth.
Yeah, and people say that no, but it's kind of still under the radar, which is weird as fuck for me. I think maybe that's just a simple PR.
So the most hilarious part of it is I was the pizza chef of the previous restaurant before he took over.
I remember you saying that, yeah.
And the way I got that job was through a friend of another friend. I was a bum 10 years ago when I first moved here. Didn't want to do anything. I definitely didn't want to be a chef.
Fuck yeah.
I definitely didn't want to do hospitality.
Yeah.
And I got this call up for this pizza joint. And I just remember going down to the front of that pizza restaurant, which is now Manuka.
Yep.
And talking with the owner. And he was basically like, look, so this place is going to close. But we just need 6 months. Roll it out quietly. You hold on to it. Your resume is fantastic. I had like fine dining.
Yeah,
I had 10 years of fine dining. Everything's good. Just hold on to it. Keep it sweet.
Yeah.
Let's get through this. You're the guy for the job. And I said, I'll take it. So then when Kenny took over, I was like, oh, I don't think it's not going to work. I don't reckon it's going to work. And immediately he thumped it. Immediately. He was doing like farm-to-table produce.
Yeah.
Wood-fired. And he's got a great story, and when he comes on, he'll talk about it.
Yeah, cool.
And then when I went in there for a meal, he was putting kefir on the desserts. He had like a kefir cream or something on the desserts. Yeah. And I said, this man knows the shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is the guy.
Yeah.
Because that was one of my tricks.
Yeah.
And that motherfucker had it, and I was like, this is the dude.
Yeah.
Wood-fired, local produce, fermented food. What a legend.
Yeah. It's like in hindsight, all that's not hard. You just need the right person. Because I've seen that so many times, and people just fuck that shit up.
Because what do you reckon?
They just put it all together. They just go, we cook on fire. And we use the fermented fucking whatever, and you know what I mean. But they just use it's the keywords they like more than the food they're cooking.
Yeah, they're not passionate food people.
No, they don't know what they're doing, but they go, okay, this has worked.
Yeah, and
they've seen it on the TV, or they've seen it in a cookbook, or they saw it on a menu down the road that pumps, and then it's like, okay, this. But they don't. And you can tell they don't taste their own food. They just don't do any of the things that.
They don't get it.
Yeah, if you don't understand it, you're better off doing something you do understand and fucking nailing it.
You do, like in food, you have to have a passion for that thing. Like Hood Burgers around the corner. Yeah. They get burgers.
Yeah, they fucking do that.
Those motherfuckers get burgers.
Yeah.
You know why? Because they dump the fries on.
Yeah.
On the tray.
Yeah.
When I saw that, when I went with you, I was like, God damn it, they know what's happening.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying about tasting your own food. That's what you want. If you're eating at your place, what do you want?
Yes.
You know, I mean, like,
what do you
fucking
like
want.
about that thing?
Yeah. And also, like,
specifically.
But, like, and I don't think this would work for every venue, but it's like we ordered just for the order process when we went there. I mean, it's not my first time at Hood Burger, but the new Duncraig one just here. We just ordered 2 burgers and fries, and that's how they served it. It's perfect.
Yes.
It's fucking one tray, get it out of here.
Yes.
And then we ate there and we didn't give a shit.
But not carelessly. They weren't carelessly doing it.
No.
But they were like, hey, this is what it is.
Yeah.
But you know, that's why I still have a passion for hospitality and food now.
Yeah.
Is because it's like the little tiny things that make hospitality good and make food good. But I do love, like, if you're talking about Manuka or some of the other great restaurants. I mean, there's a fucking 1,000 good burger places in this town.
Yeah, dude. It's just a level of competition. Just kicked off. There's going back to Hood Burger, just for an example of like that venue by itself is automatic. The way they've set it up, none of that is an accident either, because I know what it looked like before. It was 3 shops. They've decked it out. There's an upstairs in the fucking thing, which is like what? But it's homely, right? And it looks cool, and it's But I've been to like.
It looks American.
It just looks like what I think they've always wanted to do. I don't particularly know them that well. But from being at their other places, it's exactly what you would think it's like.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is, of course, American, but it works and it makes you want to sit there for a bit longer as well.
Yeah, but if you nail the littler things, then people are coming back regularly.
Yeah,
So
100%.
if you ever have a restaurant that people aren't coming to, that's your fault.
Yes.
You're not doing something right.
And my second part of that is, and also you might get, this is the other thing is you might get like maybe a bit, if they're busy and you get a bit weird burger, you still eat it and because you give them a little bit of a break, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You should anyway.
Yeah.
But you give them a bit of a break, like the last one was cool, next one will be good. You're not going to go online and go 1 star bullshit because you're still comfortable there. It's all happening.
Yeah.
You know, they've made an effort.
The staff are friendly.
Yeah.
They pour you a good beer. They over fry you a little bit.
Yeah.
You know.
But I've been to like I would never name these places, but one of the top ones in town. You go to eat there, and it feels like you're eating in a hospital. It feels like everything looks okay. It's just the vibe is weird as shit. And until someone else told me it, I was like, fuck, thank God it's not me.
Yeah.
It's not just me. It's the vibe of the place. It's like so.
And do you think that's aesthetic speaking, or you
Yes.
think it's person?
No, it's just the if you sit in to eat there, it just feels, I don't know, I can't put my finger on it, but it's what you were talking about.
Is the music not good either?
The music is just generic.
Yeah.
The place is, the sound, the acoustics for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and I don't judge food on this. It's just, this is, if I was going to eat somewhere, this would be.
Yeah, I'll eat anything, but I don't mind getting into the weeds of it.
Yeah. If you compare the two, and it's not a money thing either. It's just the way it's set up. You can see money all around it going, why? Yeah. And it just doesn't feel good when you eat there.
Do you know what I reckon?
It's a weird thing. And I don't think people think about that either. No. So when they go to eat there, they might, it's a bit like this. Like,
oh, that was good. Yeah. But I don't think there's
no atmosphere.
There's like, I think most people, and this has always blown my mind as a chef, is it's not about the food or the place, like what we're geeking out about.
Yep.
It's actually just the trend.
Yeah.
So if that place is trendy, where everyone's like, oh, have you been to the new Hood Burger? Then it pumps for ages. So I was out last night in Freo. I walked past a new pizza spot.
Right.
In another dead end part of town, because there's 7 dead ends in Fremantle.
And
it was pumping with young people.
Yeah.
And I had a massive look in. I had a bit of a squiz. I was like, okay, well, that's so funny. Like, there's 5 good pizza places in this town. Like, legit. Sandrino's is a top 5 pizza place in the fucking city.
Mm-hmm.
They're everywhere.
Yep.
Why is everyone careening towards this new open place?